It is super early in the morning, but today we drove about an hour and a half outside of Chicago, and we are about to pull up to the SK Tools manufacturing facility to go and tour it today. If you guys don't already know, SK Tools is a huge sponsor of the channel and a huge sponsor of myself, obviously. They have done incredible stuff for me in the last year that we've been working with them, especially here in the last like 6 months. We've really just been doing a lot of stuff together. They helped me get my mom her dream car. If you missed that video, check it out. They also helped us throw a big event in Dallas, something that we've always wanted to do, but we've never really had the chance to. If you missed that video, you can click above and check that out as well. Every time that we've met up with them, they've always come down to us. And so we figured this time we might as well come up here and go check out their stuff. So we're doing like a little Instagram takeover on their end today, and we're gonna be touring their facility and checking out how all their tools get made and all that good stuff. So it's hopefully gonna be pretty fun. They're out in the middle of nowhere though.
They got corn.
They got lots of corn.
So you're telling me it's just empty fields and you're like, yep, that's corn.
SK Hand Tools. That is a very large building. Holy cow.
He's big.
We're here, son.
Are we here?
Smack parks in front of the giant ass building. Are we here?
We're pulling up to SK in style. What you know about the church van?
Hey, this ain't no church van, son.
What is it?
It's a Honda, boy.
Oh.
Got that VTEC in it. You know it be dripping.
I didn't know that.
Let me grab my vlogging camera.
My vlogging camera.
What's up, guys? We're at SK Professional Tools.
This thing looks like a rocket launcher.
Yeah, I got my RPG-7, shoots 4K. Shoots a 4K missile at 60,000 feet per second.
Nick's on the phone with them. Apparently they are so large, in fact, that they
We're
have
in the wrong building.
They have multiple of these giant buildings, and they wanted us to go to the other gigantic building. So,
My bad. They're in the other giant building because they have a few.
I like your drip.
thanks, bro. Damn, Daniel.
What?
Put your arms behind your back again. Nice.
Flex.
I can't help it. I'm sorry. I got
My
big.
man's
I got a big tab.
All right, let's blow this joint.
How are you?
This is goals. Just keep your phone throughout the day.
Yeah, if you're gonna answer stuff.
So cool. Can I DM this guy? It's Juan, Bullet WS6.
Please do not cost me my job. Thank
Oh no, definitely not.
Oh, that's nice.
you. All right, you guys ready to go to the factory?
This is large. I feel like this is like an episode of How It's Made, but a cooler version.
But the reason why we use these machines is we can work on both sides of the part at once. So a traditional lathe, you know, you have it chucked up on one side, you machine just one side of the part, and then you have to take it off, flip it, so you can do the back side of the part. With the Swiss style machine, you can work on the front side of the part, transfer it into the secondary spindle, and run the secondary tooling to work on the back side of the part. And this started out as just a chunk of bar stock, and we did all the machining, drilling, all in the machine without having to touch it. So this is a little bit bigger machine. It's a 38, where the rest of them are 32s. And here we'll make ratchet inner bodies. So this is basically a complete part. We have to heat treat it, black oxide it, then put the retention ball in there in the sub-assembly. But this drops off exactly like this.
And that's for the actual ratchet end itself, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
So this is part of the inner mechanism.
Neat.
This is a warm forging cell, and here's where we're making our bigger chrome socket. Here what we're doing is very similar to what we do up there. We turn a socket blank. So this would have been just a socket blank originally that came off this machine. There'd be no hex in it, there'd be no stamp on it, there's no square in it. What we do is we take that blank, throw it through an induction unit, and we heat it up to about 1200 degrees or so, maybe a little hotter. We'll put it in a 100-ton punch press, and it'll come down and warm forge the hex in there. And afterwards we'll cut the square in, stamp it, and that's ready for heat treat and plating.
So, do you name all the equipment? Like he just pointed out, it says Mr. Blaze on it.
Technically, no, but since this is our warm forging cell, and this actually came over from the old SK when they went bankrupt. It was named Mr. Blaze. We decided to leave it as that.
Okay.
So everything else we do in the facility is a cold process.
I'm really impressed with how clean it is in here.
We try and keep it clean.
I see that. It's like spotless.
So back here is all of our raw material. So all the bar stock you see here is ran through the CNC cells, and then all the coil material goes through these two big green machines. And these are what's called a cold former. It's basically a machine that treats steel like Play-Doh. Like I said, I'd open it up, but it's running.
Yeah.
It's a safety hazard.
I was just thinking that. Imagine if that thing broke loose and just decided to take off.
Oh yeah, you're not
I
stopping.
don't think it's stopping. Where are these coming out and going?
Right now they're coming out of the conveyor into the pan. They're hot, so I wouldn't touch them.
Okay.
Yeah. So every time it makes a stroke, is that one revolution for the flywheel?
Yep. So it's all the flywheel basically is constantly spinning, and then the air clutch on the back is what engages it to make a stroke. So you don't want to run too fast because then you get too much heat. So over here is what we'll do finishing operations with the sockets. So what we'll just go through and do is we'll radius all the edges, put a ball recess in there so it sticks on your ratchet, finish off the back side of it, and then it'll drop off. And we'll stamp it, and it'll go out for heat treat and plating.
How many sockets do y'all see like being produced a day?
Honestly, I don't have a good guess off the top of my head. I feel like it'd be a lot. So some sockets we run 60,000 of them a year. Other sockets we run 500 a year.
Right. So these
This is what we run the rest of the sockets on. Some of the smaller diameter stuff like this. You have 5 different stations in there, and what it is every station is dedicated to a certain job. So one station will have a drill to drill through, one station will have a chamfer to chamfer it, one station will have a radius tool to radius it. This will finish up the hex side, and we'll transfer it into the second machine where it does all the finishing operations on the square side. So every single one of these machines is set up in a pair. One machine will do the hex, one machine will do the square. We'll basically get a socket off both machines in about 10 seconds.
Like moving parts to this whole place.
So back here is our kind of outgoing, incoming, receiving. We'll do a full quality inspection on them. We'll look at how many parts are in the pan, and then we'll statistically determine how many of those parts we 100% inspect to have a 99% confidence level that the entire pan is good. We'll come through and we'll gauge the hex end and the square end to make sure it meets our specifications. And then we'll look at all the surfaces for the chrome finish, make sure there's no pitting, scratches, dings, anything like that. We'll check for the stamp. We find even just, one little chrome pit, and we'll do 100% inspection of the lot. And we pride ourselves on quality. Finish is part of our quality, so we want to make sure it's perfect. If you guys want to put up the big wrenches, go for it.
Oh god.
It's actually way lighter than I was thinking.
Really?
That's pretty cool. I don't know, like 20 pounds, 15 pounds?
What do you put these on?
They're used a lot in the oil and gas industry. Most of the time, they don't even turn them by hand. They'll use forklifts.
So are those just basic cast and the size is what gives them strength, or do you go
No,
through
those
the
are
same?
forged.
Oh, okay.
So someone's actually running a forge hammer, lifting one of those wrenches 6 feet out in front of them, forging it.
Can we dress you up as a superhero and call you the Tool, and you wield one of those giant wrenches to
That'd
fight
be
crime?
really funny, actually.
So over here is our shipping area. So we use an automated picking carousel. It'll get auto picked at the first carousel. When they're done picking out the first carousel, it'll transfer down to the second. They'll do all the picking there. It'll transfer down to the third. They'll do all the picking there, and that's done.
You don't have to answer this question because it's not likely you'll know, but do you know how many SKUs y'all have?
Roughly 3,000 sellable.
Okay, he knows. Okay.
So, and I think we have
3,000.
about 7,000 not
So this is why you need a system like this when you're dealing with 3,000 SKUs.
Yep, that's our assembly area. We do a lot of bit sockets, which are these behind you. And what we'll do is we'll make this base, and then we put a little interference bit in there. What we'll do is we'll take the bits and we press them in. They snap their bit. They just take a punch and hammer, knock out the bit, press in their new one, and they're ready to go again. Extensions, ratchets, adapters, things like that. This is how we're assembling those here. Basically, we have a spring and then the ball bearing, and we'll drop it into the heat-treated part, and then just come down and crimp it in. All it's doing is taking the material and it's crimping it down in there a little bit to retain the ball. Thanks, Paul.
What exactly is this?
This is assembly for the X-frame ratcheting wrench. Everything.
Everything? I've been trying to figure that one out and I
So
can't.
technically I'm a design engineer for new product, things like that. So I designed the X-frame, but I also design a lot of manufacturing.
Wait, you designed the X-frame?
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's really cool.
How do they handle with or how much torque can they handle compared to most ratcheting wrenches? Because I know they're very, very fine teeth.
It actually has very similar strength, if not more, than normal wrenches. We say 216 positions on it. It's just that it's a 72-tooth mechanism. So you have larger teeth, but the way that it's designed and clocked in there, you can get a finer adjustment without losing any strength.
Gotcha. Okay.
Where we make our cushion grip handles, this is what's considered a 2-shot handle. So we have the first shot, which is the harder green plastic, and we have the second shot, which is the softer black plastic. The robot will come down, pick up the tree of cores, put it in the first machine. It does the first shot of all the hard green plastic. Grab another rack that's been on the drying rack long enough, take it into the second machine, and shoot the second shot of all the black plastic. This is basically a completely timed cell where we have one operator, and they basically stand here, put cores on, stamp them, put more cores on.
So where did the robot come from? Like how did?
So what originally happened is this handle we purchased from an outside vendor, and they decided that they didn't want to make our parts anymore, so we bought their equipment. And then we dropped it in here, figured out how to run it, and then started running it.
I like that.
We're supplying the military with different kits. So right now we have a refrigeration repair tool kit, which is in these 2 metal boxes, and then we have a small arms repair tool kit. So Pelican's made the previous generation cases. For this contract, we had to go to a Gen 2 case, which basically has rails instead of just a slide system. We had to basically go to a different facility that has a wind tunnel that they can dump sand into, and these rails had to survive 50,000 cycles.
Jesus.
In blowing sand at 60 miles an hour.
Awesome.
Right, did you want to show them SK North?
Yeah, what is that?
It's our government kitting area.
I don't know what that is, but I want to find out.
Separate area with a little bit different standards because basically every week we have the government in here. They come in, they inspect our processes. With the government, if we send them to the same socket or it's missing a socket, there's a big stack of paperwork associated with it and a root cause analysis and all sorts of other things. And another thing we have over here is where we make screwdrivers. Clamp the blades in, have the handles loaded, press the handle. Pretty simple but effective.
Odd that he knows like everybody in this whole entire place too. We're at Portillo's. I don't know what this is, but everybody's been Snapchatting me saying that we needed to come here, so we're going here.
How was it?
It wasn't as great as it was hyped up to be, but I mean, it was good. It's not bad food, but we just have a lot better food.
And Nick, on your theory, there's no theory that short people stay warmer than tall people.
Have you Googled that in the time that we've been back?
Yeah.
That was on your mind, apparently.
You look like Santa Maria.
I look like what?
It'll appeal to all your Latin American followers.
Hold it like you love it. The SK Tools official truck just now pulled in here. We're about to go check it out. Look at this.
All of our sockets, right?
Look at the roof, dude.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, pretty cool.
The mechanic's wind chime.
Yeah, that is too. I mean, I can sit and listen to it all day in the truck.
What's that?
I have Milwaukee stuff.
Oh, nice. Y'all like Milwaukee?
Yeah, I like Milwaukee. My customers like it too. So
Yeah.
you know,
Big
it's
fan.
not really a core SK thing though. So
Right.
all the SK stuff is in here, like our sets and kits, tubing benders. This is actually a good thing here. People like them. There are adjustable
Right.
pry bars. We've got a promotion going on right now where if guys buy $300 worth of tools, they get one of these and they're American made.
You already make a lot of snap-on jokes.
Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll give you some salsa to take back to the hotel.
Hey, that sounds great.
You make it?
Yeah, I do. Actually, I sell
How
it.
much do you sell it for?
I sell it for $6 a container.
Oh my god.
We'll buy it.
I'll
You don't have to buy it.
We're gonna buy it.
I'll even give you some chips too.
Oh yeah.
I don't make the chips. I just buy them. Here, let me.
Thank you so
These
much.
won't last the night.
Shoot, thank you so much.
Hey,
Yeah, you guys are very welcome.
I think they kind of like us, so we might come back.
Well, good. I'm glad. I hope we do more projects with you guys.
It is 18 degrees outside here, but it's just like snowing everywhere. That's crazy. It's just really fine, so I don't think the camera's gonna be able to see it. We're leaving right now to go drop off our rental car, and then we're going to the airport after that, and going to get on our plane and head back home. It's snowing, and it's cold. It's cold.
We good.
It's crazy because just a few days ago in the same airport, the rapper Juice WRLD, he died here. So we've got like 20 minutes till we're supposed to be boarding our flight, but trying to hurry up and get there. Why'd your bag get searched?
Thanks for the knife, Gavin. I forgot that you gave.
That was from Nick.
I bought that for you.
You bought the knife? Sorry. Thanks for the knife, guys. I appreciate it.
All right. Oh, it's cold and yeah.
Oh, this hat? Yeah. Well, I got it from www.itsjust6.com/shop. Did you know if you go on there right now and get a hat like this, you get entered in to win a turboed Miata that's way faster than any stock Corvette?
No way.
That's right.
In any stock.
You always gotta touch the outside of the plane.
You ever touched the outside of an airplane? No, you have.
How does Daniel just look like
He
this?
didn't want to go to school.
Just look at him.
You're sending him off to boarding school and he's like, well, at least I got my Xbox.
Daniel's the funniest. He sticks out literally everywhere that we go. Look at him in the airport.
He's got the ugliest camo shoulder bag.
This flight got delayed like almost 2 hours, so we're just now getting on. It's just gonna put us getting back home real late, but at least we're making it home. One day we're gonna have one of these for ourselves.
Yeah. What do you think? Good trip? Bad trip?
I think it was fun.
I enjoyed it.
It's a unique trip.
It's not what I expected at all.
Not at all.
I don't think any part of it was what I
Very different than what I thought it was going to be.
Daniel, what about you? What do you think about the trip?
About what?
The trip.
It was a lot of fun. A little bit unsettling, but fun.
How so?
Unsettling?
There were some points where I was on edge a little bit.
Can you name one?
Because you forgot to take your medicine?
No, I was gonna say in the train station would be an example. Just like waiting for something to happen.
How is that the peak of the unsettling
I
moments?
didn't
Was
say-
sitting in a train
That's for
station?
an example. You didn't say for the. You didn't ask for the
Daniel's
part.
like, the world is dangerous and I'm just a boy.
It was a new atmosphere for me. I could handle it. It was just new.
It was a new
I had
atmosphere
to,
for you.
I had to think.
Danger.
Daniel's been raised in a nice white family.
Wow.
Jake too, apparently. He goes, I'm not
Y'all
white,
wrong.
I'm alert.
Here, I got something for you. You ready?
Oh, wow. Nice, man.